this is another edition of our Black Book segment, which has been quite successful so far. And
go to Duke.
We've put forward quite a number of winners, and yesterday another one of our Black Bookers, courtesy of Grati, our cameraman and editor, who come up with Star Spangled Banner off a trial win. And yesterday he debuted at Moonee Valley with a strong win at $5.
Can I just say, apart from being an expert tipster, Grati, he holds the camera so steady. We've told him week in, week out, bring in a stand, bring in a tripod, bring in a stand, but he refuses to listen. He holds that so steady. Look at it. He doesn't.
He's old-fashioned, you know. He's old school. He's just the way he does it, mate.
He is old school. And we'd really appreciate if you wore clothes next time. So
I mean, I've heard of picture the crowd naked just to help me feel at ease, but this is just taking it too far.
Very good tipster.
Yeah, very good with like I said, $5 winner there yesterday. What have you got for us today, mate?
I've got 3 today. The first is a 2-year-old in Sydney, trained by John O'Shea by the name of Riding to Win. Obviously owned in the same connections as Raining to Win and Racing to Win.
A lot of thought going into these names.
Yeah, that's their thing, and
works.
Yeah, it works. Yeah, the winning formula. They're lovely people, Trevor and Penny. So good luck to them. Very nice horse, son of Invincible Spirit.
Kind of pool partying then or something.
Yeah, that's something. Yeah.
No, they're good people. Nice horse, as I said, by Invincible Spirit. In yesterday's race, which was won by Zickman, who basically just led and typical sort of 2-year-old effort, professional, and had a previous run under his belt. Riding to Win at the top of the straight was just about to make his run, probably about 200 out up, and at a critical point when he was about to accelerate, he showed a bit of greenness. Yep. Bumped into the leader and had to be checked and make a second effort, and he just lost all momentum.
He was green. He was shy of taking runs too. He was just hesitant.
Yeah, you know. So I really think that it was a run that was full of merit, and I think wherever they take him next, get on him and he'll be winning.
As long as it's an easy enough race, obviously.
Yeah, look.
It looks like there's plenty of improvement in him, so just in his manner.
He's no world beater though, is he?
That's the form that's there at the moment. So until such time, I mean, that horse, that's the Breeders' Cup form. So Breeders' Plate form, I should say. Getting confused with America. Yeah. But I mean, it's the 2-year-old form, and he's thereabouts. So I think if the horse his shins stay sound, you know, he'll be winning a race.
This time of year you can certainly win. You're spot on with that, man.
Yeah. The second of mine is Mr. Baritone, a horse that ran 3rd yesterday in the Swept Stakes. Look, he's not it's not as if he's not a well-found horse. He's a Group 1 winner. But he really attacked the line very strongly yesterday, and I thought his run was full of merit, and I could see him definitely winning a race during the carnival.
Indeed, 1400 Flemington, something like that.
Exactly, yeah, longer straight, just get a crack at them, especially if there's some bit of rain about. And the third of my horses is Buffett, who was runner-up in the Amy Vars yesterday to Who Begot You. It's probably a long-term tip with him, because it's hard to see him overturning that result with Who Begot You in the Derby. But I just love the horse. I really think that he's a project, and I think that he could be next time a really smart horse. I think he's a bit better than what he's been given credit for, and he's a cracking type. So he's by Dennis Singer, and he's out of a College Chapel mare, so he's actually quite stoutly bred. He's trained by Danny O'Brien, yeah, he's you know, to me, he's big and strong and has a lot of scope, and definitely one to keep an eye on.
Even if he runs a Cornell with Who Begot You in the Derby, you're going to get value, aren't you? Really?
For sure, which $40 yesterday for a place. So I think you're right. You know, there's a couple of others that'll come into the mix for the Derby, so he'll probably be 10, 12 to 1 on the day. So well worth an each way. I'd say.
Definitely.
I'll be very quick. No comment is
okay.
He's the horse I'd like to black book. 2-year-old ran in the English Juvenile over 1,000 metres at the Cox Plate meeting. By Dan Zero out of the Dam of Lucky Secret, so she had a fair bit of success there yesterday. It didn't have much luck at all in the running, was 3 deep and got caught in a bit of a battle too around the turn, and showed a lot of courage to really finish home strongly behind Grazi's Black Book winning horse there, Star Spangled Banner. So I think he can follow no comment with a bit of confidence. Fantastic trainer in the Hawks camp there behind it, so it'll certainly be given every chance. And just quickly before we hand over to Arvo, the wonderful World Stakes Group 2 race that we didn't cover, there are a couple of nice runs in that. I thought Millbank, the winner, certainly is a horse of plenty of ability, and Uleo, an Adelaide sprinter, a horse to keep an eye on, closed with some pretty impressive sectionals late as well.
Okay, thanks, Matt. I've got a few, 4 as a matter of fact. We'll start off with Flying Ruby. She won midweek at the Provincials now. She's a 4-year-old mare by Rubiton. She's trained by Maloney at Caulfield now. She's missed the kick. She was slow out of the barrow. Probably, once they settled, she was a good 6 to 8 lengths behind the field. You know, she had to catch the field. Not only did she round them up, but in the straight, she put pay to them real quick. And she's won by about 3. It was a fantastic performance. She's only lightly raced. She's starting to put together quite a good record for herself. So I've got no doubts on the performance during the week that she'll come to town and she'll be winning in town. So Flying Ruby is her name. Secondly, a 3-year-old colt by the name of Pacini, trained by David Payne at Randwick. He debuted on Tuesday at Warwick Farm over 1400. He's by Galileo, and he looks like a horse that's they're going to appreciate the further distance. He jumped awkwardly, didn't get a lot of room in the straight. In a vital time when he was going for a run in the straight, he got onto the heels of the horses in front of him. He had to steady, losing momentum, still managed to finish 4th. It was a very good effort by Pacini. Look out for him in the midweekers this time of year. And now that the carnival's probably over, he may come to town on a Saturday, but look out for him. He's certainly a horse with ability. We'll be getting the further distance. Third horse is a David Hayes trained horse by the name of Stokehouse, a 3-year-old by Anabar. He's had 2 runs back from a spell. He's been hitting the line really nicely. He's just working towards a win. I can see Flemington really suiting this horse. He's certainly Saturday class. I even think he's stakes class for that matter. So I wouldn't be shy of having something each way on his horse. Stokehouse, anything from 1400 to a mile will suit. So look out for him. And finally, 4-year-old mare by Fazlev, trained by Moody, called Sacha Royale. 2 runs back from the spell. Been getting back, it's been drawn poor, getting back in about a long way in its races, but been hitting the line extremely well. You have
apparently with Sacha Royale, the connections have actually called Coolmore's National Hunt Stud in Ireland, and they've instructed them to cut all phone lines with Fazliev so that she doesn't get a phone call.
She doesn't get a phone call.
They're just worried that he's going to say, "Love, what's going on here?
You're one of mine.
You're one of mine.
You're one of mine.
You shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah, too fast.
You shouldn't be on anybody's black book.
That's right.
Meant to choke, 200 from home.
Cut all the phone lines.
But look, she's flying, I'm telling you. She's had 2 runs back. She's looking for a mile. She'll win up to 2,000 metres. She's a mare, so there's plenty of mares races this time, well, always in Melbourne. So she'll be well suited up to a mile and further. She's really looking for that distance.
It's not hard to see where.
Look for her.
It's not hard to see why you're shopping at St Vincent's, are you?
Well, at your peril.
You'll go to the poorhouse.
When we come in the next couple of weeks and announce that she's won it and paid $16, I'll be in my Armani. But anyway, they're the 4, and the boys have come up with theirs. So hopefully we can assist you with the winner in the next few weeks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck.